Okay, so we're going to tell you our top 5 turnoffs for the opposite sex, each of us. So I'm going to go first. My number one turnoff, well, these aren't necessarily in order, but one turnoff is people who smoke cigarettes. I was thinking about this and I thought it'd be interesting to
Yeah, that's on my list too. Like, I can't stand people that smoke. That's so gross. Have you ever kissed somebody that smokes?
I don't think I have.
Oh gosh, it's so gross. Like, you want to give them their number back ASAP. So disgusting.
Ew. Okay, but this is the thing what I was thinking about. I think that women, or at least me, I think that there's different reasons we think that smoking is gross. Like, obviously, like you just said.
Yeah, I don't want to kiss somebody that smokes.
It's nasty.
I don't want to tongue the ashtray. That's kind of gross.
It tastes weird.
It does taste weird.
Yeah.
It's an awkward taste.
And then, like, I would say to take it one step further.
Very awkward taste.
Okay, I don't want to know. But, no, like, to take it one step further. Okay, what I'm thinking in my mind is, like, okay, whatever, people smoked in high school, no big deal. But if you're a grown person and you're smoking cigarettes and, you know, we're dating, like, we're at the point of our lives when we kind of are dating people for a reason, why would I want to date you? Because, like, you're kind of telling me you don't care about your health. And then, like, furthermore, I mean, you're kind of saying, you know, you don't really care enough to take proactive steps to stop smoking. You don't care if you die before me. Basically.
Well, it is addicting, so it's kind of hard for people to just stop doing it just like that.
I know. I understand, like, if you stop, you can... Okay, I don't think I could just because, like you said, it's gross, but...
It is gross.
If you start dating someone, I don't have a problem right away, maybe. But, like, if I'm going to marry you...
I do. If you smoke, you're gone.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm going to marry you, like you obviously like me enough that you can just suck it up and quit. I know it's hard, but, you can pick one.
Mm.
And then, like, or if we're going to get married, or, like, if you're having children, like, you see people smoke that have toddlers. Like, okay, first of all, you don't care if you're dying very prematurely and leaving your kid sad and distraught. And also, you don't care if they're possibly getting secondhand smoke from you.
That's true.
You're putting them in a weird environment.
That's a good point.
Like, for women, I think it's even more mental than just, like, ew, that's gross. But mentally, it's, like, a turn-off because I'm like,
so you just
you don't really
so
care.
Women think about smoking just to make sure he's around long enough to be valuable.
Not valuable,
make
but,
sure
like,
he's around.
I mean...
It's like you can't go dying on it. And that insurance plan hasn't kicked in yet.
If you're going to die when you're 60, and shoot, I'm going to die when I'm 90, maybe even 100, so, like, what am I supposed to do for 30 years when you're gone?
Golden Girls. Something, I don't know.
Okay, what's your first one?
Well, I mean, you took my first one with the whole smoking thing. That is gross, so that's definitely, like, I know we're not raking any turn-offs, but that is number one. Like, if you smoke, you gotta go. That's so gross.
Worse?
Yeah, well, there's some just as worse, but I feel like other things, you know, you can get away with a little bit, but smoking you can't, because that's a nasty habit. Another turn-off for me, as far as for women, well, you know, I'm not gonna come out and just say it because, you know, it's kind of vulgar, but, you know, if you're bothering intentionally through creative hassling, let's just put it that way, you can spell it out. If you're that,
I've never heard that.
If you're that, then you gotta go to. We're not gonna deal with somebody who's just being mean for no reason. And see, now you get what I mean because you spelled it out in your head.
No, I spelled it out, but I'm saying I just feel like that's such a broad thing. You can call anyone that for different reasons. What do you say?
But if you're intentionally being mean for no reason, you're just being difficult, you're being unreasonable. You know, basically for a guy, if you make it easy, he'll stay around. Like that's just how it is. If you make life difficult, then he's gonna want to leave. You know, we're pretty simple. You know, we just want to eat, we want to do what we like, and just relax. Just relax. You know, the less stress you add to our lives, the easier it is. So if you're like, you know, high-thrown princess for no reason, then that's like a turn off.
Okay, for you. Not
Major turn off. Hey, pull that and see what guys say.
Okay, so my next turn off I want to call proper name dropping.
Ooh.
So, or no, proper noun dropping.
This sounds tricky.
So instead of like, name dropping.
What do you mean?
Name dropping.
Like
Oh, I
calling
just saw Obama name drop.
You don't want your dude to say, "Hey, I just saw a celebrity"?
No, just listen. I'm just saying, that's what name dropping is. Like, if anyone says it, you're dropping a name. But mine is proper noun dropping, because that would include people, names. That would also include names of places and names of things. Like, okay, so people talking about people, oh, I saw this celebrity, I saw this person, or even just like someone that's cool to you, apparently. Or places, like, oh, like when I was in France, this totally happened, or things like,
so you don't like,
oh yeah, and then my Mercedes got scratched.
So you just don't like douchebags that brag.
Yeah, do you, like, no, I understand, like, if it's relevant to the story, or if it's someone I like obviously if you were like, oh my god, I just saw J. Cole, okay, like, you didn't name drop, I care about that. But if it's like something, when it's not really relevant to the story,
it's
they
like,
purposely are
hey,
saying
what are you
that.
gonna order? Oh my gosh, my Mercedes is outside.
Yeah, like, they're purposely adding it to, like, impress you, or just, I don't know, they're nervous or something.
No, but but come on, can you blame the guy if you tell some girl you drive a Mercedes, it's gonna matter?
No, but to me, it's annoying because, like, if I'm dating you, I'll see
Okay,
that
here's the thing, okay.
Anyway.
You're listening to her. If anybody is planning to date this woman, tell her you drive a Prius and call it a day, because she will not care.
No, Prius is too small.
See? You can't win.
Okay.
Well, I guess for me, on top of smoking and being a you-know-what, another thing that is a turnoff is when girls are not understanding of a situation. Things can happen where, it looks bad and, it might look a little funny, but you gotta listen to the person. Like, I feel like if somebody says they didn't do something, you gotta be innocent until proven guilty. You just can't, just fly off the handle and be, well, this is what I heard. You gotta sit down and actually talk. Just, like, understand the situation, Like, just be understanding. Like, if you're understanding, that's a definite turn on. But if you're not understanding, like, in any capacity, that's a turn off.
Okay, but there must be where do you draw the line? Because I know plenty
of
women.
If you walk in and catch me, okay, that's the line. Like,
yeah.
There's nothing to understand. I mean, like, if you walk in and catch me and I'm like, it's not what it looks like. It is what it looks like.
But there's so many, especially nowadays, and especially where we live, like, there's so many people who, they just, it's like, it's spelled out, but they don't connect the dots. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, there's so many people.
Yeah, I'm not saying be dumb.
Like, you make excuses, like, oh, I'm being understanding, but it's like, you're really not, you're being dumb.
Yeah, I'm not saying be dumb. Like I said, if you walk in and catch me and I'm like, it's not what it looks like.
Where's the line? So it's only a turn on to you, or turn off to you.
Yeah, because then you got, like, let's say if you're dating somebody or whatever, and you have girls that are friends. Like, I have friends that are girls before you met somebody. You know what I'm saying? So you're just supposed to, not stop having your friends because of this person, or like, if you're out and you see some girl like talk to you or whatever, like, as long as they don't do anything, you gotta treat them like an innocent man.
Okay, so a turn off to you is when they do it when it's not right.
Yeah, when you get the guilty rep, but you didn't do anything wrong. Because if I'm getting the guilty rep, you might as well just go through and do it. But just cut him some slack. Relax. If he's not doing anything wrong and he's like talking to you, there's no BOD about it.
Okay.
Chill.
All right, I have to look at my next one because I wrote them down.
Oh no, you wrote them down.
I'm a prepared woman.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay. So.
Oh, this can't be good.
My third one is people who are rude to strangers, no matter who they are.
That's a everybody turn off.
That is a turn off. Yes, because basically you just shouldn't be rude to anyone. The only time you should be rude to someone maybe is if they are, disrespecting you or, doing something foul. But people that are rude to, people especially will be rude to people below them. and not think it really matters. But like, you know, waitresses, waiters, the janitor,
you mess with some
whoever,
snobby people,
like,
don't you?
no,
Yeah,
but
you do.
no, because I thought of this one because of some of the things that I noticed that you'll do.
Me? I'm not snobby. Don't put that out there about me.
No. This is positive about you.
Oh, I thought you was about to say some bad stuff. So
Some things you do are the opposite, and I really notice and think there's not a lot of people like that. Like I noticed when we were on the plane that one time, the old lady, like a 70-year-old senior citizen, whatever, like she was doing her little wheelie backpack that probably only weighed like 10 pounds to begin with, and you like offered to help her put it in the compartment over the seat, and I mean clearly
I just didn't want to scare her. I wanted to be friendly to her, so she would not be scared of me. You know, it's this little elderly lady.
You do things. You always help people, and
well, you have to
like,
be nice
what
when
is
you're
that
wearing a
lady
hoodie.
gonna get?
You have to be nice when you're wearing a hoodie.
Okay, fine.
No, I'm
The
just playing.
compliment is rude.
No, I'm just playing. Keep complimenting me. I'm just playing. This is good.
Anyways, it's refreshingly nice when someone is kind to a stranger, because most people are rude to strangers.
They are. That's true, especially in Miami.
Yeah. And sometimes I think guys, especially guys they think that
What's this?
guap.
Oh, okay.
They think
I didn't know
that
what that meant.
they think that they think that kind of almost like belittling someone else makes them look better, you know? Like sometimes like, oh, get me this, like it makes them look cool, but really it's like, okay, so what if, like, if you take me on a date, you don't know me that well, what if I haven't told you yet, but what if I'm a waiter on the side? Like, if that's how you treat waiters,
That's
then
very true.
that's
very true.
really awkward
You
for
never
me.
know. That's true. Well, I guess my fourth one, because I'm one ahead of you, because you stole my first one. So,
What is
my next one is going to kind of piggyback off that. Girls who crave attention, like, that is like a turn off. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Those girls that are all on Instagram and stuff, you know, 1 o'clock in the morning when you should be going to, 1 o'clock in the morning when you should be going to bed, you're like, oh, just a 90 selfie, and like, you're not wearing any clothes, and then you put some like, you put some like, you put like some ridiculous like poem that has nothing to do with the picture. Oh, you know, the wind beneath my wings, and the what I deserve in life, and you know, if you don't take me at my best, you don't that crap. Like, that's annoying. Like it's 1 o'clock in the morning. If you want to send nude pics, just send it to the person you want to send them to. You don't have to go on Instagram or like Twitter.
Getting everyone else.
Yeah, like see if I can get likes and stuff. That's like such a cry for attention. And then don't try to like cover like your HOE ways by putting some like Shakespeare quote on there. Like it has nothing to do with it. Like you know what I'm talking about. I'm not on even Instagram, and I know what this is. Like you know what I mean? Yeah. So just don't try so hard to get attention. Like, trust me, men notice you. Like, if a man wants you, he notices you. You know, like you don't have to like go the extra mile.
Yeah.
And then it makes it worse when they do all this stuff to get attention, and then they get mad when guys like notice them and then talk to them. It's like, hey, look at me. We're looking. Don't look at me. You know, that's annoying. That's a turn off.
Only the right people should be looking.
Yeah, but I mean, if you do like a public service announcement, like, hey, I want attention, look at me. You know, you're gonna get some spam mail too. So like, don't get upset. You can't go out with like your parts hanging out and like some like skimpy clothes and don't expect a couple dudes to like come and talk to you. Like, you know, like what do you expect? So yeah, I guess the turn off is like girls who try too hard to get attention and then get mad when they do get attention. It's like, what do you want?
So if they try too hard and don't get mad, are you cool with that?
I mean,
or is it still a turn off?
I mean, it's kind of well, it depends on who's doing it, but it's still a turn off if they try too hard. Because I mean, there's a way to get guys to notice you and still be like normal and cool. But if you're going overboard with it, you know, it's ridiculous.
What if it's like your job? Like, what if you're in the nightlife industry and
that's different.
You have to do these things to like get clients to come out and
that's different. I mean,
buy tables.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're in a club and you have to do it, I mean, that's different. But I'm saying like these girls that they're just normal girls, and you know I'm talking about the Instagram girls. They've taken over Instagram.
The crew.
You know, I gotta get the right angle and take all these selfies to make my men mad, and you know, get these new boos to to like my status, so they'll have like a war of the words on my comments, and it's just like that's just way too much. That's way too much. Like no, wise, nobody cares. Like nobody cares about your quotes. Nobody cares about that. They just want to talk to you.
They're not reading the quotes.
Yeah, they're not reading the quotes. They're looking at the pictures.
Only the women are reading the quotes, so they can hate on you.
Yeah, they hate you. They're like this. You know what? Like
Yeah.
she's such a HOE.
Okay, let's see. What's my next one? Oh, dear.
Oh, I was taking this.
I wrote this a few days ago, so I'm being refreshed by these. Okay, well, apparently when I wrote this was my thought of what's my fourth turnoff. Smallness in any way.
Ooh.
So, we have height.
Let me scoot over.
We have weight.
This is gonna be.
We
This
have
might not be
brain
good.
size.
This sounds like a bad answer.
Okay, no. Okay, so.
Just go ahead with it. You already done opened the box. Go ahead.
Well, okay, this is the thing, because I feel like people, I don't know why, and this is actually my only physical one that I'm gonna say. So let's have a physical one, right?
Oh, we allowed to have physical ones?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So turn off, so turn off. But okay, so for me, because I'm 5'6", I feel like I have kind of a height requirement, which in the past I've dated shorter guys than I would now. Been there, done that. But I've kind of established, and there's a joke that I've seen that kind of, it basically sums it up. It says, I think I told you, it says, what do you call a guy that's under 6 foot?
A friend?
Yeah, a friend. So that's like how it is for me, but that's like, you're kind of like pushing it though, if you're 6 foot even. But, okay, I have friends who are like 5'3", like for them,
guys
if you're 6 foot, no.
Oh,
I have female friends who are 5'3", so for them, it's fine if they date a guy who's 5'10", because they can wear heels, they're still shorter, like, everything's fine. But for me, it's like, I don't know, there's just something about, like, I don't want to kiss you face to face. I want to go up, and I want to look up even if I'm wearing heels.
That's so spoiled. The guy can't help it that he's short. He could be a good guy.
Yeah, but it's a turnoff. I can't help what happens inside of me. It's just, he might not like people with blonde hair or something. Like,
Oh, he'll make an exception. So if you're short, you have no shot. Just like, if you're short, just give it up.
Just give it up.
Just give it up.
For real.
If you're little, give it up.
HGH.
Give it up. That doesn't make you grow like this.
Oh.
No.
You could, right?
No, it can't.
Okay, and it'll make you grow down, actually, in some areas. Well, so...
We know where she really wants to go with
Okay.
this comment.
Okay, no, so... And in summary, you need to be tall. The taller the better. There's actually no limit. If you're 8 feet, that would be wonderful.
So you need to
A
be an
little
NBA
chunky,
player
but
that doesn't smoke. That's actually nice. They don't exist.
And you can't be rude.
Yeah, you can't be.
And okay, also like you can't be skinny, because I've dated skinny dudes, and okay.
So the big guys have a chance. The big guys have a
The
chance.
problem is, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I need to feel like you can protect me. I don't want you to be smaller to the point where when I hug you, I feel like I'm hugging my girlfriend. I want to be able to cuddle with you and you're like encasing me. I want to be able to go somewhere, and if I'm scared, like feel like I wouldn't have to be the one fighting. Like, you know, I actually don't like The Rock is not my style. Like, I don't like super buff guys.
What? You're probably alone in that boat.
But
What?
no, because then it's like I'm cuddling on a rock, like literally a rock. Like, what's the point?
You don't think The Rock would fight for you? If The Rock,
Yeah, but
hey,
he's not gonna cuddle with The Rock.
if The
I'm
Rock
like
is
sleeping on The
out
Rock.
there, you do not have to worry about feeling protected because nobody's gonna mess with you. I guarantee that. So you be good.
Yeah, but we can't be like intimate because I can't like cuddle up and watch a movie with The Rock.
Yeah, you can't sleep
It
with
would
the
be
Hulk. That's
awkward.
kind of weird. Like
Yeah.
you can't sleep with a beast. stuff.
You need to be like protective, but like a good fit.
See, we gotta put up with too much stuff. This is too
okay,
much.
you can't be small in any department for me.
So you can't be big, but you can't be small.
You can be big, just like
see, this is confusing.
Don't shoot up.
You see why these are going crazy? This is too many rules. Too many rules.
But this is just me.
This is some loopholes.
Other women are cool with whatever. That's why there's a perfect match for everyone.
Okay. Alright.
You get one more.
Oh, I did 5.
No, you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
You did?
Mm-hmm. I did 4 plus the smoking.
So should I say my other one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Let's see.
I'll do smoking again because that's gross. So smoking is the last one. Don't smoke. Just say no. That's gross.
Oh, okay. This is my last turnoff. So, it sounds odd to say, but hear me out. The turnoff is guys who don't like you. And the reason is, surprisingly, a large number of women like guys who don't like them. And they think that the guys do like them because they think they make excuses for them. Women really have this goal in life to change someone and form them into the perfect being.
That's a dumb goal, by the way.
But everyone has it until they realize it's not possible. Maybe not everyone, okay, but this is what I'm saying. Like, so many women chase after guys who don't like them and they just don't realize it. Like, he doesn't call you back, he stands you up places, you'll say, oh, he was busy, or,
he's not busy.
Whatever. No, he doesn't like you, but you, in your mind,
PS3.
think, oh,
Madden.
He's so busy, but
Ignore
I'm the one
call.
who's going to be understanding, and I'm going to just wait for him. No, he doesn't like you.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that's such a turn off, because I feel like, yeah, whatever, in high school or when you're in college, whatever. But when you're grown up, like, I don't have time for that anymore. Like, if you're going to play these little games, that's fine, but I don't want to participate. Like, if you don't like me, I'm not going to try to change someone, because that's an everlasting mission that's never going to happen. You might think you change them, and you don't, whatever. It's just, for me, it's a turn off, because if you're being flaky and you're being whack and weird and hard to deal with, it's a turn off, because it's just like, well, why am I wasting my time? Like, I have better things to do.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
But it's weird, because it's like it's a turn off, because for so many other girls, it's almost like a turn on. Which doesn't make sense, but it turns on their, like, life. It's like, ooh, a project.
Yeah,
like,
you girls are backwards.
How can I fix
that makes
this
no
guy?
sense.
Like, I'm going to be the one that makes him settle down.
You're going to be the one that's like an idiot.
But probably you're not, because
yeah, he's already got somebody
there's been
else.
10 of those people before him, and they haven't worked either.
Yeah.
Maybe you will, but probably
No,
not.
we won't. No. If we want you, you'll know.